Lights, camera, action! The cartoon talent show is about to begin. This isn't your average talent show. Tonight's lineup is legendary. The stage is glowing, the audience is roaring, and the air is electric. SpongeBob, Bugs Bunny, Scooby-Doo, Pikachu, and Homer Simpson are here to compete. Who has the craziest skills, the funniest tricks, and the biggest wow factor? The crowd can't contain their excitement. Who will be the star tonight? 5 stars, 1 winner. Get ready for a wild ride. The curtain rises and the characters prepare to amaze us. Hold on to your seats. This talent show will blow your mind. Let's kick things off with a bang. Bugs Bunny is up first. Bugs Bunny steps up, carrot in hand, ready to steal the show. "Hey, what's up, Doc?" he says with a smirk, getting the audience laughing already. He starts juggling pies, spinning plates, and dodging falling anvils. Classic Bugs chaos. The invisible rival makes his entrance, a pair of gloves and shoes floating on stage. Bugs pulls a banana peel from nowhere and sends the invisible rival flying. "That's all, folks," he quips as the crowd roars with laughter. He pulls a lever and a gigantic hammer smashes the stage, revealing confetti inside. The crowd gives him a standing ovation. Bugs knows how to bring the house down. Even the judges can't stop laughing as Bugs bows dramatically. But will comedy be enough to win the ultimate prize? Stay tuned. SpongeBob springs onto the stage, his smile as wide as the ocean. "Are you ready for some bubbly brilliance?" he shouts, blowing his first bubble. With each breath, he crafts breathtaking sculptures, mermaids, castles, and jellyfish. The crowd gasps as a bubble phoenix soars over their heads, glowing with rainbow light. SpongeBob's enthusiasm is infectious as he giggles and dances around the stage. He creates an enormous bubble dragon, complete with fiery breath made of glowing soap. The dragon bursts, raining glittery foam over the crowd as they cheer wildly. Even the judges are on their feet, clapping and laughing. SpongeBob bows, saying, "Thank you, don't forget to tip your bubble artist." But is his bubbly act enough to win the big prize? Stay tuned. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy sneak onto the stage, looking nervous but determined. "Roo-row, Raggy, I'm not ready," Scooby says, but the music starts playing. The stage transforms into a mystery scene with clues scattered everywhere. Scooby bursts into an energetic dance routine, mixing funky moves with detective work. He picks up a magnifying glass and strikes a dramatic pose under the spotlight. Shaggy chimes in with a few clumsy moves, making the audience laugh. Scooby solves a clue mid-dance, pointing to a glowing footprint on the stage floor. The beat drops, and Scooby pulls off an incredible moonwalk across the stage. The crowd goes wild, chanting "Scooby, Scooby," as he ends with a split. But can his groovy mystery moves outshine the competition? Let's find out. With a crackle of electricity, Pikachu leaps onto the stage, sparks flying. "Pika Pika," he chirps, energizing the crowd with his electric charisma. "Pika Pika," he chirps, energizing the crowd with his electric charisma. Bolts of lightning shoot into the air, forming dazzling shapes like stars and spirals. He charges up and the stage glows with radiant electric energy. A thunderbolt erupts, spelling "wow" in glowing letters above the audience. Pikachu jumps and spins, leaving trails of electricity behind him. The music builds, and Pikachu releases a massive thunder shock that lights up the entire room. The crowd erupts into cheers, some characters holding their hats as the wind rushes past. Pikachu bows adorably, sparks flying, and everyone can't stop clapping. Next up, Homer Simpson waddles onto the stage, holding his favorite pink frosted donut. "I call this the Great Donut Flip," he announces with confidence. Homer juggles 3 donuts in the air, much to the crowd's delight. He accidentally drops one, only to catch it with his mouth in an epic slow-motion moment. The audience laughs as Homer tries balancing a tower of donuts on his head. He slips, causing the donuts to fly everywhere, but catches them all on a single finger. "Woohoo!" he shouts, spinning the donuts like a basketball. For his grand finale, Homer tosses a donut into the air, and it lands perfectly on a trophy. The crowd freezes, literally, as Elsa from Frozen steps onto the stage. "Let's cool things down a bit," she says, her hands glowing with icy power. She waves her arms, transforming the stage into a glittering ice rink. Spinning gracefully, Elsa creates a giant ice castle right in the center of the stage. The ice castle glimmers under the lights, and snowflakes fall gently over the crowd. Elsa dances and launches ice blasts into the air, forming shapes of animals like wolves and swans. The crowd gasps as an ice dragon emerges from the castle, roaring with icy breath. Elsa skates alongside the dragon, jumping and spinning as the audience cheers. For the grand finale, Elsa shatters the ice castle into sparkling shards of light. As the ice melts into glittery mist, Elsa bows, leaving everyone frozen in awe. The stage shakes as Sonic the Hedgehog and the Flash zoom in, leaving streaks of color behind them. "Ready to find out who's the fastest?" Sonic quips, winking at the crowd. The Flash nods and replies, "Let's make this a race to remember." They sprint in circles around the stage, creating a vortex of light and wind. Sonic pulls out a gold ring, tossing it into the air, and the Flash leaps through it mid-sprint. The duo turns the stage into a glowing racetrack, running so fast that sparks fly. Sonic performs a mid-air spin dash, sending shockwaves that light up the stage. The Flash vibrates at super speed, creating multiple afterimages of himself for the crowd to marvel at. For the finale, they team up to spell out speed in streaks of light across the stage. The crowd roars as the two speedsters high-five and pose together under the spotlight. Stitch crashes onto the stage, holding a pair of drumsticks and grinning mischievously. "Let's get loud," he shouts, banging on a drum set made of random objects like trash cans and frying pans. The noise is pure chaos, but somehow it transforms into a catchy beat. Stitch pulls out a ukulele, strumming wildly while dancing across the stage. He uses his extra arms to play multiple instruments at once, adding to the insanity. The crowd laughs and cheers as Stitch tosses a cymbal into the air like a frisbee. Stitch creates a wild symphony, combining alien sounds with earthly instruments. For the finale, he jumps onto the drum set, smashing everything in a hilarious explosion of sound. The crowd goes wild, chanting "Stitch, Stitch" as he bows dramatically. Will chaos be enough to win the talent show? Only time will tell. Just when everyone thought the show was over, the lights dim and the stage falls silent. A booming voice announces, "Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, a team-up performance." The curtain rises, revealing Bugs Bunny, SpongeBob, Scooby-Doo, Pikachu, Elsa, Sonic, the Flash, and Stitch all together on stage. "Let's give them a show they'll never forget," Bugs shouts as the stage erupts into chaos. Sonic and Flash speed around the stage, creating glowing trails that form the shape of a star. Elsa freezes the trails into shimmering ice paths, which Pikachu electrifies with glowing sparks. SpongeBob bounces in, blowing a giant bubble that lifts Bugs Bunny into the air for a comedic dance routine. Stitch goes wild, drumming on everything he can find, turning the chaos into a musical masterpiece. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy drive a cartoonish mystery machine onto the stage, launching confetti cannons into the audience. For the grand finale, all the characters unite to form a glowing thank you in lights, leaving the audience screaming for more. Who won the ultimate talent show? The audience erupts into a chant, "Everyone wins!" And that's a wrap from ToonWorld. See you next time for even more cartoon craziness.